You know what, Austin? I have a genuine, serious problem with you, Austin Wallace, because I was addressing a very real and a very serious, very serious situation last week, and you can't take 5 minutes to mind your own damn business, Wallace. So you know what? I left you laying at Renegade last week, and come red, white, and bruised, I'm gonna do it again, Wallace. This time I'm gonna leave you laying in the middle of the ring. You're gonna need help to get to the back, and I'm gonna send your ass running back to ACW. Because, Wallace, whether you like to hear this or not, whether you like to admit it or not, Austin Wallace, the A-list is just not on the level of the MVP. And I show that at Red, White, and Bruised when I put your ass down. I'll see you in DC, Austin Wallace. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to UKW Renegade. We are here for the go home episode for the black and gold brand as one of the challengers for the UKW Women's Undisputed Championship at Washington, D.C. in Red, White, and Bruised. Dryad Dior is set for action as she takes on Tara Irwin, one of the Irwin sisters. And guys, you gotta think that both the Ace Amber Reed and the Undisputed Women's Champion Violet Grimm are watching this matchup, trying to do anything they can to scout Dior before that massive three-way clash.
No doubt, Cass, and this is definitely a good matchup, and for sure a good matchup for Tara Irwin. We know Tara Irwin took on Amber Reed before here on back on Valor, but this is definitely going to be a good matchup here tonight. I think this is a good matchup for the Brat. I'm excited to see now, knowing what she's got to do at Red, White, and Bruised. I'm excited to see how this match goes. And this is big for Tara if we think about it.
Yeah, it is. I mean, Tara is definitely one of those women where she could surprise you at any moment. It wouldn't be too surprising if she won this match, but Dryad Dior is just on a different level. Welcome back, Dryad Dior, as well. You know, we haven't really seen her in action much recently, but you know, this is a good way to tune up, I guess.
The return for Dior back at during the match between Reed and Grimm, which led to this. At Smash was a big vocal point for this triple threat, and Dior, Grimm, and Reed, those are three of the best women that UKW have to offer. I'm going to be very interested seeing all three of them inside of that ring in Washington, D.C., all competing for the top women prize here in UKW, that Women's Undisputed Championship.
Yeah, we got a little preview of it, the Renegade after Smash when Dryad took on Sammy, when Amber came in and just with the chair and leveled her, and then Violet came in and leveled her, but then we saw what Amber did. She ended up leveling them both and walking out the stadium. So it definitely seems Amber's the one with the upper hand, and I think Amber's the one really with the most to obtain here.
Because you got to think Dior feels wronged for the match back at Pinnacle, because Dior lost her Women's International Championship and basically was able to crown Grimm the Undisputed Women's Champion. So Dior's wanting to secure that Undisputed Women's Championship for the first time, want to be given that top prize. We knew the wave of momentum Dior was riding going into Pinnacle, and a part of me believes that she wants to get some of that back.
Yep, no doubt.
Part of me
started really well.
Part of me believes that maybe we would have seen a different Women's Undisputed Champion if Christy Reeves wasn't there, but...
And I think Christy Reeves is a person you have to favor into the argument as well. Did Christy missing those couple of months sever the relationship between her and Grimm after Pinnacle, or is Christy going to be a big factor? Because we know triple threat match, that's no disqualification. What's the chances we see Christy Reeves involved in that triple threat match?
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. I mean, we've seen Christy Reeves twice now, and let's just say she hasn't had a great start. She lost to Kathy last week. She has not had a great start here so far, coming back into UKW.
And even more with that, I think her not having any type of sort of connection at all, big move there by Tara Irwin, targeting the knee of Drya Dior. Now look at her, she's gonna go and lock in. Look at this. Look at the strength of Tara Irwin bending the knee across the neck. And you gotta think, this is not what Dior wants. Dior does not want major damage done to that knee before her big match at red, white, and bruised, and just pummeling down on Irwin, and a boot delivered into the cover.
Out of nowhere.
There goes one. There's two. No, but a kick out. A kick out by Irwin off of that pump kick by Dior. But back to what I was talking about, we really haven't seen the connection between Grim and Reeves, which really does lead more to think that tie might be severed.
And then stomping on the hand.
Yeah, just targeting the hand. And this is what the Irwin sisters need to do. The Irwin sisters need to get back and be players back in this division. And you got to think that Tara's looking to do that, but Dior's looking to stop it with a hell of an enziguri. And now look, those Kawada kicks.
I'd say one of our most consistent women superstars here in UKW are the Irwin sisters, Sarah and Tara. They've been here a little while. They've been here back and forth, but they haven't really won anything, guys, when it came to a women's championship.
You got to think that's, like, a lot of it has to do when they first came in, they were using that number advantage. And it seems like the UKW women's roster has adjusted. Like, they've been able to dial back and defend the Irwin sisters' use of that numbers game to the point where even the Irwin sisters don't come out together anymore.
Yep. But Tara's doing a great job right here, keeping the Brat on her feet, no doubt. Want to make sure the Brat doesn't get any injuries heading into her match at red, white, and bruised.
That could be major game-changing. It really could. It could set Amber and Violet with more than a 33.3% chance to win that match. And look at this. This is smart by Tara. Tara continuing the assault on the knee. The same knee that she was targeting earlier with that stretch. Now we got to see. Now look at Tara.
She's continuing it.
Yeah, here we go again. Lifting Dior up.
Oh, my goodness.
And look, just bending the knee across the neck. This is dangerous.
This is dangerous. It's also impressive.
Look at Dior.
She can't win the match.
The knee.
You know, she can't really win the match out here. She can definitely do some damage.
No, but she definitely made the Brat tap, and we don't see that a lot.
But it, like Valente said, it really doesn't matter the outside of the ring. And now, like, continuing the assault, stretching the body of the Brat.
It's like she's trying to inflict injury. Oh, my God.
Massive spinning heel kick there from Tara. And I'm not lying, guys, that we have seen Tara Irwin at an A game, and Dior has been a step behind, but she was not a step behind to that kick out. A kick out at 2.9 there.
It's really been all Tara this match so far. I'm going to see if maybe Dry can get our bearings with her and make a comeback.
And now look at this. Tara takes out the knee again. Continuing her work on the knee. And now look again. Is going to relock it in. She tapped on the outside last time. This could be bad for Dior. Dior could lose full momentum heading into that match.
Definitely could. And she's really got, I mean, you can't touch the ropes here. I mean, there's nowhere to go.
No, she's locked. She can't drag it. Oh, look. Dior using her vertical base. Now Dior, gate advantage. Dior goes in. Spinning kick. Now Dior looking to take advantage off the rope. Split-legged moonsault. No, Tara moved out of the way. Now Tara looking to take advantage. Knee. Tara, here we go. into the roll up. Count 1, count 2. The kick out by Dior. Tara right on her, but no, Dior countering back. Dior sends her.
I was just about to say that Dior wasn't looking too hot right now, but those times looking to be shift.
Here we go. She put Feely back into that knee. Look at Dior. Dior to the outside. No! Tara moved out of the way. That little hesitation. That hesitation from Dior. Really.
Laid it right on her back.
Might have cost her. Now look at that big knee.
Oh my goodness, man. And the way Dior landed there was not good at all. And it looks like Tara's really going to get in the ring and go ahead and hit up and pin her for the win.
Now look at this. This could be it for Dior. Dior could be in a bad spot here off the top. Went for the forearm. No. The counter out. Dior caught her. Lift her up. Dior out of nowhere.
Yes, Daddy.
Yes, Daddy connects. From Jaya Dior out of nowhere, and it only takes one. I'm not
Just
gonna
like that.
Not gonna lie, not the most impressive performance by the #1 contender for the women's championship. Become red, white, and bruised. It might only take one yes, Daddy, to finally crown the brat as the undisputed women's champion here in United Kingdom Wrestling. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue on, we know that two big components from last Renegade are going to go up against each other here, as Dale Wagner is going to look to take on the returning Mason Andrews. Andrews made his return last week, taking out the man that put him on the shelf in the form of Macho Malenko. And now he's dealing with Dale Wagner, who took a loss to Wave last week. So you got to think, Rex wanting to get in the win column, and Mason is wanting to continue his redemption arc.
Rec and Wave looked great there. Wave was able to pick up the win, but we got to think, guys. We really got to think, is Rec safe? After what Colt King did the other... Oh, my God!
That's not Colt King! That's Mason Andrews!
I was going to say what Colt King did, but it looks like Mason's doing it too.
Now look at Mason. Mason off the rope. Oh, my God!
Oh, my... And the Pegasus is on a different level right now, guys. He is everywhere.
Because we know Mason was pissed.
Damn.
We know that Mason was pissed at Macho Malenko, but we thought a lot of that had to do with him putting Mason on the shelf. Good Lord.
We really did, and it does not look that way, guys. Rec did nothing to Mason. Just a new competitor here in UKW. Said every Colt King last week and now Mason this week.
You got to wonder, is it the old guard not wanting these new guys this new blood here?
I don't know, and we also maybe have to watch out for Colt King. These new guys really have a target on their back.
Yes, they do.
Oh, my God, Andrews.
Oh,
the Pegasus picking up Wagner. Delivering
a
hell of a powerbomb on the outside.
This is the perfect time to see how these new guys handle adversity. If Recto Wagner can...
Well, we're seeing how Mason Andrews is handling adversity. He's putting belt to ass right now on Recto Wagner. Big kick to the arm. And it might be over right now. The kick to the arm, and then that new move that Mason debuted last week, that Kimura lock. And not only that, Valente, you're a big MMA guy. He's got the base. He's got that base that grounds Wagner.
Yeah, there really is nowhere to go.
It's a bad day for Rec. That kick to the arm, and then and Mason let it go. And now look at Mason is going to take the other arm with the Fujiwara arm bar.
Oh my God, he's definitely got it stretching. Good Lord.
Jesus.
And this is Mason.
If I'm Rec, I'm saving myself some future damage, and I'm tapping right here.
Oh, and Mason let it go again. Oh, and Andrews looking. Andrews, oh my Lord. Spear delivered to Wagner. Good God.
Poor Rec, man. He's had no chance here in this match so far.
Oh, and now it could be all over. Now Andrews could end it right now. Dominator!
And I really like this guy, Rechdel Wagner, but it just does not look like the UKW roster likes this guy too much.
It doesn't seem like that
Andrews definitely doesn't.
It doesn't seem like they are too big of a fan of any of these new guys. And now look at this. Look at the wing lock. Locked in from Andrews. And now wrenching on the neck of Wagner. Wagner's got a tap. He's got both arms locked. This is a bad day for Rechdel Wagner.
Definitely a bad day at the office, but you got to love the heart by this guy. You got to love the heart by this kid. Look how well he's holding down. Okay, never mind. You fought well.
Wagner with the tap out, and like I said, Cody, you got to think is how Mason feels, or how Colt. And speaking of Colt King,
is that
Wave?
Is that Colt? What is this?
Look, here we go. These two are brawling backstage.
What the hell is going on backstage at UKW?
Why do we ever have security? Holy shit.
Wave sent into that TV.
Well, let's say this looks like this is on site. This is a little payback for Wave.
It might be payback for Wave, but Colt's putting Bill to ass right now.
I'm going to say, I don't know what kind of payback he's got.
God.
Oh, my. Well, it looked like Wave was ready for it, and then Colt just is completely turning the tables.
Oh, look, Colt.
Oh,
no.
Whoa,
This could be bad.
No.
No, but Wave.
Oh, thank God. Whoa.
And a Wave back on the assault.
And look at Wave.
Multiple
fighting back.
Shots delivered to King, the Pele kick. Now here, what is Wave going for here? Wave, what the hell? Sends Colt. No, my God, neckbreaker through the table.
God. Holy fuck.
Oh, now Wave with the shot. Wave, what the hell? Wave got King up.
Looks like it
that chair.
Now.
Watch the chair.
Oh my. Right through the chair.
Oh, and now calling. Look at him calling him up. Cutter delivered from Wave. An absolute devastating cutter from Wave. All right, guys, we'll continue on. We have a team that is looking to set their sights on the UKW World Tag Team titles. They did that by taking out Orlando Silver. We now know that Orlando Silver has multiple cracked and broken ribs. We do not know currently that if Orlando will be 100% for Red, White, and Bruised, but we do know that he is not here tonight. But who is here is the other half of the UKW World Tag Team Champions, Leon Cruz. We heard from Leon earlier today. He and Tristan Sidney granted Gabriel Cole and Black Iron an opportunity to win that shot for the World Tag Team titles. If Gabriel Cole would step up and go one-on-one with the Fist of the Poison Star here tonight, and Leon Cruz is looking to get a little bit of get back for his tag team partner Orlando Silver.
Start off by saying, Leah, this is what a real tag team partner looks like. And Leon Cruz coming out here tonight solo. I don't know what's wrong with those damn guys in the ring attacking a respectable guy like Orlando Silver, but it's nonsense. You don't just go around attacking people like that. I don't care how much you want the title. I don't care how much it means to you. You just don't do it. So you got to respect Leon Cruz coming out here and really giving him this shot. And really, I think what Leon's really mad about is what they did to Orlando. And he's ready here to kick some ass, that's for sure.
Because you got to thank Leon.
I agree with you, Dakota.
You got to thank Leon and Andre, the upper echelon. They took Orlando under their wing. Orlando's a much younger guy in the industry. They took Orlando under their wing, and Leon feels like that happened on his watch. So now he's looking to step up, get some payback for his UE tag team partner, his World Tag Team partner, and now get some revenge for Orlando and shut down the opportunity for the Foundry.
You know, these two are probably, the better of the singles group. Cole beforehand was a little focused on the singles route. He wanted to, win the Pride Championship. course, went after Drake in the World Championship as well. So, and Leon, I mean, we don't have to talk about what Leon's done. He's done great things as a singles competitor, you know, when it came down to it. So these two, Cole and Cruz, are probably the more established singles guys of their respective teams. So this is going to be fireworks.
Yeah, we got to talk about, like, Leon very much is riding a wave of momentum right now. He recently scored a big win against Jordan John Paul on SWW Armageddon. So it's a big moment for Leon to come here, capitalize off of that momentum, and face Gabriel Cole here and shut down the tag team title opportunity for the Foundry. And Cruz is wasting no time, going right after the Iron Man, taking it right to Gabriel Cole.
And not only does he want to win and, you know, allow him to rest, he also wants revenge.
Because also, if Cruz is able to beat Cole here tonight, he gives time for Orlando to be able to recoup and heal for their World Tag Team title match coming up at London Lockdown. Because we don't know the team that they're going to end up facing next month at London Lockdown. But if they were to win this matchup, they're able to skip Red, White, and Bruised. Cruz gets to celebrate a UKW event in his hometown, not worried about competing. This is a big moment for Cruz. But it's...
And I think Leon
look at Leon. Count one. Leon count two. Counter out. Look at Cole. Cole's going to float over, gain the board advantage. Count one. Count two. But no, a kick out from Cruz. And now look at this. Cruz ready to go with Cole. Shots delivered. Cole ducks underneath. Look at the elbow. Delivered from the Iron Man.
Cole definitely, I remember, I think Valente said that earlier, definitely that Cole is more of the solo competitor guy here for the Foundry, and that's no doubt, but so is Leon. And Leon's definitely got some fuel under him right now, some rage because of what they did to Orlando.
So I think it's very much a big part here for Cruz to understand that he has a big opportunity to shut down what could be, because the Foundry are a dangerous tag team. At the end of the day, they're former World Tag Team Champions. And Cruz, I think, understands that. That's why he has to win this match.
No doubt.
And now look at Cruz. Cruz,
oh my God,
frustrated.
Well, I was going to say we saw Cruz voice his opinion on social media. He called these two clowns. And after what they did to Orlando, I think I agree.
Yeah, multiple shots. And now look, Cruz, maybe his fury getting a little bit over it. Big knee delivered. Now comes back in and Cole takes advantage.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I understand you want revenge on both of these guys, but you got to focus on your match one at a time.
And that's the problem, is he doesn't have Silver out here. Them and that we haven't had. Oh, the double knees from Cruz. Guys, we've seen this before. Cruz is about to send him on a non-stop, massive express. Back and forth with those knee strikes and then the clothesline. Now Cruz off the ropes. The boot delivered to Cole.
And Cruz has really done a great job all match. He's even targeting Black Iron.
Look at this. Back senton again. Now Cruz off the ropes. Cruz looking split-legged moonsault. No.
Ooh.
No, Cole looking. Cole slowing the match down and targeting the arm. Maybe trying to soften it up for that cross arm breaker. Here we go. The fist of the Poison Star and the Iron Man going back and forth. Strike for strike, blow for blow.
Oh, back and forth, no doubt. Crowds. Oh, and look at Leon.
Leon gains the advantage. Definitely the preferred striker. You got to think these are two members of opposing SWW Rush Camp. Cole, a member of Trey Mercer's Catch-22. Cruz, of course, a member of Shannon Silvera's Left Hand Path. These two are 100% knowledgeable of one another. And now look at Black Iron.
Look at
Black Iron. Black Iron. Oh, and now look at Cole. Cole taking advantage. Floats back into the cover. Counts one. Counts two. But no, the kick out again from Cole. From Cruz. And this is what I'm talking about. Cruz is definitely in the disadvantage for this match. Oh, the shot back from Cruz. Cruz going up. Cruz looking. Cruz delivers a hell of a drop kick.
it may be a one-on-one match, and it might as well be a one-on-two handicap match because you gotta have eyes everywhere. Purely on Cruz here.
Here we go off the top, looking for something big. No, went for something. Cole moved out of the way, and Cole caught a hell of an uppercut to the back of the head. Cole was able to dodge that, Valente kind of hit one of them Saquon Barkley jukes out of nowhere. Multiple shots, and now look.
Taking Cole.
Now look at this, look at this. Oh, the knee bar locked in on Cole. Cole is within arm distance of the rope. He's got to reach out, though. I think he's just arm's length away.
Is he going to be able to make it?
You got to think Cruz has him locked. The knees are in a stunned position. I think he got out of it. I think Cole was able to get out of it. You got to think, is any damage done? Runs in, runs right into the cross-arm breaker. Oh, but Cruz's legs was in the rope. That's smart from Cruz to know to get to the ropes immediately. That was so smart from Leon. Now look at Leon putting the pressure back on, and it could be over here. Denmark! Denmark out of nowhere from Cruz. It could be all,
for Gabriel.
But
two.
Oh no! And you
somehow
see,
the Iron Man finds a way.
You see Cruz surprised here. And now Cruz sends him back into the corner. Cruz running again. There's the double knees. And the Express is starting, ladies and gentlemen. The back-to-back knees coming from the fist of the Poison Star. Here we go. Runs in again. No. Cole moves out of the way. Cole looking to take advantage now. Cole stacks him up on the shoulders. Cole looking for the air raid. Big airplane spin instead.
God, it's making me dizzy over here.
This match is
I
win.
definitely wouldn't want to be Leon.
This match is win a big distance. Who's going to get the advantage? Oh, no. Oh, my God. Sent him down on the arm. He sent him down on that arm.
Just getting him up for that arm bar for sure.
And now look at
that's exactly what he does.
Yeah, here we go. He's locked in that arm bar. A different variation of Cole's traditional cross arm breaker.
Sometimes you got to switch it up. Do what they don't expect.
Definitely do.
Got to think how much this match is valued to Cole and Iron. They lost the World Tag Team titles on the build to Pinnacle last year. And they haven't been able to get back in that World Tag Team title race ever since. Big shot delivered.
I agree with what you said, but they had everybody fooled. We thought Cole and Iron were at each other's throats, all the way since Pinnacle. We didn't know they were cool like that anymore, but clearly they are.
I think it was a big master class from both Cole and Iron.
Yeah. I still don't understand what their plan was, but it definitely worked.
Definitely got the attention of everybody in the crowd, in the locker room, the tag division. It's definitely working
Tag
out, but
champs.
it's looking really bad right now for Gabriel.
Went for the drop kick again. Cole instead. Look at Cole flips the suplex into the cross-arm breaker. That is so smart from Cole. Cole again in that cross-arm breaker, and he has positioned Cruz away from the ropes. But Cruz is so smart, a veteran in this industry, able to get out of that cross-arm breaker. And now look, the double elbows. Into the spinning back kick. Into the cover. That could be it. Cruz could have knocked off the Foundry and held them away from the World Tag titles, but no.
Like I was saying, these two guys are established stars in their own way. And they're having a classic tonight.
He was going to go for that Denmark again. Look at this. Again, the cross-arm breaker. Cruz just got out of it, and now he's right back in it again. I don't know if that's the same arm, guys.
Cole's got his ankles wrapped. That's got a stronger base.
I'm going to be honest, guys. I don't know if that's the same arm that Cole had the last time.
No, I think it's not.
I'm not sure.
Earlier in the match.
So you got to think. And look, Cruz was able to power out of it. Look at Cruz back on. Big kick. Another kick to Cole. Multiple shots raining down from the fist of the Poison Star. Cole counters. Cole now with a couple of strikes and a bionic forearm.
Black Iron's been pretty quiet ever since Leon Cruz went out there and told him to shut the fuck up because he needed to. I mean, look at this guy. Like, this is the real question: is why the hell are these guys doing this to our upper echelon?
God. You got to think Cruz really does feel all alone now. We haven't heard from Andre Simmons. Silver's out of action now until Red, White, and Bruise. So this is a big moment. Now look, Cruz looking to class up out of nowhere. Count two. That could have been crazy. So Cruz was able to catch a quick pin. Big shot delivered as well from the fist of the Poison Star. And now here comes Leon Cruz. Elbow, does underneath, Pele kick. Cruz.
And it's all Leon right now. Oh, wait, whoa. What is Leon doing? He saw Black Iron step back. He ain't want none of that.
Oh, look. Oh, he takes out Black Iron.
Oh, no.
Right when we thought that he had kind of let things be, that Black Iron was, the Cruz was done with it.
Guys, Cole, look at Cole.
Cole's up top. Oh, but Leon back in the ring now. I don't think he saw Cole. Yeah, he did. Cole was going to take advantage, but Cole didn't want to hit Black Iron, guys, I think. I think Cole saw.
I think you're right.
And I think that was able to give Cruz the capitalization he needed. And now Cruz has him up. Cruz levels him with a hell of a roundhouse kick.
And that might have just screwed the Foundry.
Oh, and now here we go. This DDT incoming.
Screw the Foundry. The Foundry's been trying to screw Leon this whole match. Forget that.
Agreed. Don't get me wrong. I don't like what they've done at all. But they've just screwed themselves.
Oh, and now look at this. The first DDT. And now Cruz, look. Oh, for the first rope DDT again. Into the cover goes Leon Cruz.
Gonna be it for the Iron Man.
Count one. Count two. No, what the hell?
No. What? No way.
Cole just kept the tag team title opportunities alive. Cruz back on him, though. Big kick delivered. Cruz, you got to think Cruz is starting to think, what does he got to do? And now look, Black Iron back.
Black Iron got up in the ropes. And it looks like he's exchanging words with Cruz right now.
Oh, Cruz is not going to let Cole recover. Oh, I think he might have. Actually, he wasn't.
He might have given him time.
And now Cruz is in trouble. This is the thing. The number game is starting to be a little too much for Leon Cruz. Now up off the top, what the hell is incoming here? Oh my God!
Jesus.
Hell of a Falcon's arrow off the top. And now look, here's the arm bar again. But Cruz having to get to the rope. Cruz knows how bad his arm's messed up. Oh, and look at Cole!
Cole just attacked the ref.
Now, Cruz delivering shots to Cole. Oh, but now look at Cole. I think Cole was pissed at the rope break.
I mean, this is not, you just can't hit a ref. Too many superstars think that's okay, and it's not.
Oh, now look at Cole. Cole getting the ref out of the way.
What are you doing? What?
Oh, now look at the chair. I think he's going to get a chair, but Cruz!
He's got the chair.
Oh my God! Cruz over the top!
A shooting star straight out of the air.
Massive move by Cruz. And now look, ref's down. And a little turnabout's fair play, you son of a bitch. Cruz has Cole lined up with the ref.
He's going to get him.
With the referee. The referee stole it. The referee grabbed it from Cruz. No, Cole.
No.
He's got the crossarm breaker. The crossarm breaker's back.
This son of a bitch ref.
Middle of the ring.
No.
Cruz is trying to hold on here with the crossarm breaker.
No way.
If he taps the Foundry, are the new number one contenders for the World Tag Team titles. Cole and Iron.
These son of a bitch got away like that.
Cole and Iron are once again the number one contenders for the World Tag Team titles. Look at this. Oh, come on now. Look.
Come on now.
Cruz went to war versus Cole.
No.
This is ridiculous.
These guys are unhinged, you guys. This is straight ridiculous. This is unhinged work.
Cruz has no backup. Silver's at home, resting up for Red, White, and Bruise. Simmons is in frickin' who knows where. This is
Andre
ridiculous.
Simmons at. This is ridiculous. Cruz is alone.
Oh, this
Come on now.
Look at Cole. Cole's sending a message here to Leon Cruz. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
For Leon.
Back into the cross arm breaker. Back into the cross arm breaker and just wrenching on it.
He instantly tapped too.
This is not where you want to be. Leon Cruz. Oh no. No, come on. This is a bit of flash for the past. Oh my God, Kentucky Sunset. A message has just been sent by the Foundry, Black Iron, and Gabriel Cole. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue on with UKW Renegade, we have the Cruiserweight Champion, Griffin Parcher, in action. And guys, Griffin's going to look to get in good standing with himself in ring when he looks to challenge Owen Stevens at Red, White, and Bruised, defending that UKW Cruiserweight Championship.
No doubt, and we know how well Griffin Parcher has been in UKW since his debut, how he's set a tone, how he's kind of regained the honor that the Parcher name needs to hold, and he's done it as a great job. He's done it his way. He's really made his own brutal style, the brutalist Griffin Parcher for sure, and he's had the title for a little while now. He's looking to kind of keep the title going, like you said, with Owen Stevenson, so I'm excited to see. But who's he facing tonight?
Griffin Parcher hasn't been around for too long, but he's done great things in his short time here. Obviously holding that cruiserweight title. He's facing Jack Taylor here tonight. And Griffin Parcher, yeah, like I was saying, he's done a lot of great things in a short time. He's one-upped his brother, he became champion, you know. Great, long-lasting first impression for Griffin Parcher.
And Jack making his debut. How big is it going to be for Taylor to knock off the Cruiserweight Champion when in your first contest here in UKW? That'd be massive.
Definitely would. We think to Owen Stevens' debut match against Colt King, where he ended up knocking off Colt King, might be why Colt King's so pissed off right now.
You got to wonder if that plays a factor to all of the situation going on with Colt and Wave and Andrews and Rec. Now look, here we go. Taylor and Parcher are going to lock up. And if you guys see what I see, Taylor gets the advantage with the waist lock. The waist lock.
Definitely a big win as a debuting superstar to get a win on a champion already. That is very impressive. And if he's able to do that, if I'm Griffin, I have another person coming for my title.
So we see. Well, if I'm Griffin, I've got all focus on Owen Stevens because Stevens has had the advantage over the Rebel since he showed up here in UKW.
He definitely has. Owen Stevenson has really been a great competitor, great superstar. Is he the greatest yet? No, but he's on the path to be if he continues the way he is.
He might be. The term greatest is very, very, it's up to interpretation. And if you're a Cruiserweight champion, maybe you could be considered one of the greatest on Renegade. Look at Parcher up top. Crossbody, no. Got nothing but the mat on that one. And now Taylor looking to turn it. Arabian press off of the ropes. Beautiful Arabian press. And Taylor takes advantage over the Cruiserweight champion, Parcher.
Fully impressing. Oh my God.
Lays him down. Parcher sit inside from Taylor.
Taylor, what do you got for me?
You got for us?
Ropes! What the hell was that? A beautiful
My goodness.
European uppercut into the 2 count and a kick out from Parcher. And you got to think, how much is he getting in the head of Parcher? That you have these guys like Jack Taylor coming in that want a shot at your title. You had Owen Stevens who came in. He's got a shot at your title come Red, White, and Bruised. There is a constant target on your back when you're champion. And I think Parcher is realizing that now. Taylor went for a hell of a frog splash. Parcher able to move out of the way, and Parcher able to ground Taylor back to the mat, which is definitely the style he would prefer this match go.
We definitely want the hard fighting, knuckle fighting, fist fighting, middle of the ring, knockdown, beat down type of match. That's just who Griffin Parcher is, and that's why he's champion.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to. Oh my God! Definitely don't want to let Jack Taylor go to the skies. Because if you let him fly, he becomes a lot more dangerous. Griffin Parcher is actually really good at avoiding danger too. So
Parcher isn't your typical cruiserweight. Much more loves the ground-based striking style. Has been able to kind of mold the cruiserweight style on Renegade into his own kind of element.
which is something that we all love, right? I mean, we love when someone thinks outside of the box. It's definitely great. And when you switch it up for the cruiserweights, when you think of a cruiserweight, you expect someone to fly, everywhere and do a lot of high, acrobatic moves. But Griffin slows it down and he makes it hurt, and that's what I personally like about the style.
Look at Jack Taylor.
Jack Taylor able to just pop up after that German suplex, and has been able to now take back control. Taylor's got him up, looking for a brain buster. Parcher moves out of the way and then back to the ground game, targeting the knee, and now is going to turn it
to
that massive sit-out Michinoku driver. There's one, there's two, no, the kick out from Taylor.
Taylor doing a fantastic job staying in it. Even when he thought he had Parcher on the ropes, Parcher was able to do his job. And right now
Here we go. We've seen this.
Control.
We've seen this put people down. This is how Parcher won the title. This is how he put Kareem Honey Badger Hall on the shelf. Kareem will challenge Alex Young and Red, White, and Bruce for that Internet Championship. This shows the level that Parcher is willing to go, but Taylor gets out of it.
Good resilience.
Oh, and now look at Taylor. DDT to Parcher. Drops him.
Beautifully executed.
Now back top rope
Not
goes
done
Taylor.
Yet.
Taylor frog splash.
Oh my God.
Levels Parcher into the cover on the champion. Counts one, counts two, no!
Very close, and definitely not what Griffin Parcher wants. I would say, guys, a little too close for my comfort.
And now look, Taylor back to work with the DDT.
Honestly, I think Griffin Taylor, oh my God, I'm having a bad day. Griffin Parcher expected maybe a little bit of an easier matchup, and that's not what he's getting. He's definitely caught off guard a little bit.
And you saw that was smart by Taylor. Parcher wanted to go to the outside. Taylor didn't let him. And now Taylor off the top. Look at the foot stomp. Right to the traps. Into the cover.
It is Taylor.
Count
Gonna
one.
beat Griffin.
Count two. Guys, that's three.
Oh, what the?
Whoa.
Jack Taylor just made a statement.
A massive, massive upset by one of UKW's newest signees. Jack Taylor's just pinned the Cruiserweight champion before his major match with Owen Stevens and Red, White, and Bruised.
My God. What a win for this kid, man.
I mean, who expected that?
You gotta think Taylor is watching very closely now of what... Oh,
we saw Taylor look like he mocked Parcher at the end there, guys. He used the same motion that Parcher does. But it looks like Owen Stevens. Oh my!
That super kick is devastating by Stevens.
And this is
I don't
not
think
going to
he's
come
done.
to their match. I don't think he is either. This is very smart by Stevens.
This is gonna leave a sour taste in the mouth of Griffin Parcher, taking a loss to a debuting guy, getting your ass kicked by Owen Stevens afterwards.
No!
Oh,
Parcher! Parcher's got him stacked! Triple driver! Delivered to the challenger in Red, White, and Bruised. Maybe a statement made by the Cruiserweight champion.
Parcher's so happy about that. Nah, guys, I don't think he's done. Owen Stevens is getting what he deserves.
Second one. A second.
Oh my goodness.
A second rebel driver by Stevens.
What's going on, everybody? Ring announcer Eero here to talk to you about UKW's brand new membership feature. For just $2.99 a month, you can become part of the UKW Faithful Plus. And that means you get access to exclusive members-only content. Are you listening? Recommend any retro pay-per-view from any wrestling brand, and it'll be reviewed by the UKW team and then posted in a members-only channel. Along with that, you get access to exclusive members-only Discord chat, where you can get sneak peeks to all future UKW events and a behind-the-scenes look. Or, you ready for this? You can become a member of the UKW Faithful Advanced tier for just $4.99 a month, where you get 24-hour early access to all episodes of UKW, not including pay-per-views, and you're allowed one extra character to be featured in UKW, and you get all the other stuff as well. You can join the elite of the UKW Faithful today. Just click that join button next to the channel, click the link in the description, whichever fits your fancy, and join today.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we head in to the main event of the go-home episode of UKW Renegade, as we will have one of the members of the Kill Shot Foundation in Mercer Oslo take on the man that eliminated the leader of KSF last week on Renegade from that massive Internet Championship #1 contendership battle royal in Myrise. Kareem Hall took out Myers, and now Mercer wants to get a little bit of revenge for his Killshot Foundation stablemate. Also wants to soften up Kareem Honeypatcher Hall for his Internet Championship match come Red, White, and Bruised against AY Alex Young.
You make a good point, Cass. And Mercer really has, I'm thinking of it as like this. You make a good point with the soften up. I'm thinking as a second chance. Myers was not able to get a shot at that title. But think if Kareem Hall walks into Red, White, and Bruised and beats Alex Young, does that not give Mercer a hedgeway here? Maybe to go after Kareem Hall for that title after Red, White, and Bruised if he's able to win tonight? I think that's also a big shot for the Kill Shot Foundation. I think it's a big opportunity to not only have Myers trying to go after a title, to get Mercer a stable point in Kareem's Hall championship reign if he's able to beat Alex Young.
And I think
these three are three very talented and, kind of scary individuals. But, yeah, Mercer is considered the mercenary. Okay, I'm sorry. That was bad.
Continue to cook.
Mercer is considered the mercenary of the Killshot Foundation, and Kareem Hall, the Honey Badger, he's been nothing short of impressive either, man. He's had some great wins here in UKW. He's had some great moments. This isn't going to be a walk in the park for Mercer Oslo, so I think we're in for a good match here.
And I'll be interested to see how we know Mercer and Travis Aaron have their eyes set on the upper echelons World Tag Team titles, but so does freaking everybody, it seems like at this point. The Foundry have gunshots aimed at the World Tag Team Champions. We know the Nationalists have stated their claim for the World Tag Team titles, but the Killshot Foundation just gave them the boots at Valor last week, so I'm kind of interested to see how that title situation unfolds, as well as Kareem's got that massive opportunity at Red, White, Bruised against Alex Young, so you got to think how much Kareem's wanting to capitalize off that, and also how much that lower back can hold up. We got to think Kareem missed a lot of action with that lower back, and you can see it's still taped. Is that lower back going to be an issue for Kareem Honey Badger Hall?
It definitely could be, and I think the Kill Shot Foundation has done an absolute great job, and this is the first time we're seeing Mercer Oslo now, goes by Mercer Oslo, in ring one-on-one competition, I think, since Rumble in the Bronx, if I'm correct. Since he came back and Rumble in the Bronx.
Since Pinnacle, the match with Jamie Shepard.
Yeah. It's the last time we've seen him in one-on-one competition. He looked fantastic in that tag team match last week on Valor against the Nationalists. Actually ended up defeating them. They were on an undefeated streak. So that just shows how good Travis Aaron and Mercer Oslo can be when put together in the ring.
100%.
I can't help but point out the improvements this guy's made, because, like I said last time we saw him, it was in that match against Jamie Shepard at Pinnacle, and we all know that didn't really go good for him in more ways than one. But look at him now. I mean, he's I really think that Travis Aaron and Myers might have done a number on this guy. That might have really helped this guy out a lot because he's really turned into a mercenary, like I said. So he's made a ton of improvements, and he's showing that early on here.
And now look at Kareem. Kareem getting boogie. And now these two are going to go back and forth. Yeah, Mercer and Hall going back and forth. But like you said, Valente, that's a key thing to think about with Mercer. He was a member of the Iron Disciples, him and Joker and Black Iron. Black Iron's kind of went his own way for the World Tag Team titles. You got to think that we don't know where the hell Joker is. Since Joker aligned with Jamie Shepard at Pinnacle, we have not seen Joker. And Mercer.
I was gonna say, look at the way those things, got shook up. The Iron Disciples are in 3 completely different teams now. You got Joker with Jamie Shepard, you got Black Iron with Gabriel Cole, now you got Mercer Hoslow with the Killshot Foundation, and I'm sure they're all gonna cross paths somewhere down the line.
And that's where you got to think, like, things really do work away. Magic, look at that. Tried to go into, like, some sort of cannonball. Did Kareem Hall. Now look at God.
My God. Just the brutalist that Mercer is.
Look at Mercer. Oh, the spine buster. And like I said, guys, that targets that lower back. And that's exactly what Hoslow's looking to do. Delivers a second one as well.
God, Kareem can never get a break.
God, into the power bomb. Count 1, count 2 on Hall. No, the kick out from Kareem.
This is an excellent, like I was saying before, this is an excellent opportunity for Mercer. If he can win tonight and then Kareem can go on to beat Alex Young, I get a big feeling that Mercer will be the first phone call to pick up when it comes to Kareem Hall and that title if he's able to win it.
Well, I don't think... I'm going to be honest, I don't think that's really on the mind for Mercer. I think Mercer's trying to weaken up Kareem for Myers. Because I think that him and Aaron have their eyes set fully on the World Tag Team titles.
It might be the case, and then we know the good team that they've done when they did their numbers on the national list. I'm excited to see what Valente was talking about. When you see Mercer... If Mercer's setting his eyes up and Travis Aaron is setting their eyes up for the tag team titles, what happens if the Foundry win at Red, White, and Bruised? Then we get a cross pass of Black Iron and Mercer. That's going to be an exciting match to see between them.
Well, I have even a crazier thing for you. What happens when Joker comes back and then him and Shepard start teaming? We know Shepard's currently going after the Valor Heavyweight title on on Valor. But what happens if him and Joker and Shepard start teaming? We could possibly get a 3-way tag team title match with all former 3 members of the Iron Disciples.
Call it the Iron Disciples reunion,
I don't really think that, at least from what I've seen, I don't think Mercer and Black Iron really had a falling out like, Joker did, but...
No, y'all remember
I can only imagine them. Go ahead.
I was going to say, if you remember back to Rumble in the Bronx, Mercer accidentally hit Black Iron and then was very apologetic in the match. Ended up helping out Black Iron later in the contest. So, I don't think that they really had any type of falling out similar to how Joker fell out with both Black Iron and Hoslow.
I think Mercer definitely has a found respect for Black Iron, but when they're standing across the ring, opposite teams, it's definitely going to come into effect to how much they really want to Black Iron. Yeah. If they win, they want to keep those titles, and Mercer and Travis Aaron trying to get
Look at Kareem over the top.
Oh, my.
Dealing damage to Hoslow.
People will do a lot of things for gold, so it's definitely
look
not...
Look at Kareem. Oh, my God. He went to the 630
on the
floor.
Oh, my.
Lower back.
Right on that lower back, and I'll soften you up if I ever know something. Oh, my God.
Kareem went for that shot. Good God. Now Mercer has him up. Mercer,
no, that back. Oh, my
God.
No.
This is the bad thing with Kareem is that lower back injury could not be a worse situation for Kareem Hall, because that is the elements of his finishing maneuver, that 630 senton. Now look at Hoslow off the top. Look at that double foot stomp.
Just beautiful class act wrestling here by Mercer, and I'm completely loving it, man.
He is definitely. Oh, and now look at the shot to the back from Oslo.
He definitely knows where to target. He watched his film, and I'm starting to believe what you said, Cass. He has really softened him up for Myers.
Look, Mercer even lifts him up top. This could be bad. Look at this.
Really good.
Elevated inverted suplex.
And Kareem Hall has had no offense, guys.
And you got to one thing of the size difference. Hoslow has the weight and size advantage over Kareem. And then also Kareem still dealing with that lower back injury. Could not be helpful. Look at this. Just deadlifts Kareem into a massive rear naked choke.
Yeah, I agree with you. Mercer Hoslow has all the physical advantages here and almost, the technical advantages too. I mean, he's been working hard.
Could be game time, game set match incoming here. Look at this. Now look at that. It's got the knee right across the lower back.
Hell no.
Mercer Hoslow is really making this match into a technical prowess. Oh, with the elbow from Kareem.
Making it look like Kareem's
and now look at here comes Kareem. Kareem Hall. Big atomic drop. Kareem looks. There's the shot rolled through as well into the drop kick from Hall.
Kareem finally got some offense.
Can't let Kareem get hot here.
Kareem now, look, there it is. Acai DDT. I think Kareem, exactly what you said, Valente, don't let him get hot. I think he might have just got hot. Massive elbow off the top. Into the cover. Count one. Count two. No. And guys, you got to wonder if the hesitation for Kareem to go for the 630 senton. Because he didn't want to. Yeah, he didn't want to hurt the lower back. He went for the elbow drop instead. Oh, Kareem.
I'm sure
Kareem's not done.
I'm sure he learned his lesson the first time around, right?
Oh, but look at what is Kareem going to go for? Kareem cannonball!
Oh my God!
Turns his body into a weapon with the cannonball. And now off the top, 630 senton, no hesitation. Into the cover. There's one. There's two. Ball game on Hoslow.
You know what they say, guys? No pain, no gain. And he had to bear through that pain to land that pinfall there and gain the victory over Mercer Hoslow.
And you see Kareem excited for what is going to be a bar burner between him and a...
Wait. Is that Alex Young? What
the hell? Young! We haven't seen Alex Young since he got put through the glass and smashed. He hasn't been inside of a UKW arena since. He talked about... We saw him, he shared some words to the UKW faithful, but we haven't seen him in an actual ring since Smash. And now he is putting it.
Oh my God.
Kareem, look at this.
And the knee on the back. Is not as Kareem didn't have enough already with Mercer. Come on, Alex.
Targeting the arms, I think, was Alex Young. Now what? Hey, what are you doing?
What are you doing? No. Kareem's not going to make it. Kareem right
now. Just kicked him right in the damn head.
Guys, I'm seriously, I don't think Kareem's going to make it to Red, White, and Bruised.
I feel like that was kind of Mercer's job, but...
Well, Mercer did his job, and it looks like Alex Young is adding on to it. This is ridiculous.
Well, we know the lengths that Alex is willing to go through. We saw that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at Kareem. Kareem trying to fight back here. Kareem's been through so much through his match with Hoslow. Look at A1. Oh, my God.
On the steel steps. Jesus. Come on, Alex. Stop. Please. Can we get somebody out here?
Oh, no.
No, Alex. Don't.
Oh, Kareem, no. Oh, my God.
Don't do it.
Oh, my God.
Right on the back.